The arrow is already in flight. The enemy charges. Your comrades fall around you. In this moment, when death whispers your name, what separates the warrior who stands firm from the one who breaks? The answer lies not in superior weapons or physical prowess, but in an unshakable philosophy that has guided humanity's greatest warriors for over 2,000 years. Marcus Aurelius penned his meditations not in a peaceful study, but on the Germanic frontier, surrounded by the chaos of military campaigns. Epictetus, before becoming one of history's greatest philosophers, endured slavery and physical torture. These men didn't develop Stoicism in comfort, they forged it in the furnace of genuine hardship. Today, as our world navigates unprecedented challenges and uncertainties, their warrior wisdom becomes more relevant than ever. The first principle that separates the warrior mind from the ordinary mind is the discipline of perception. Ancient Stoic warriors understood that events themselves are neutral. It's our judgment about events that creates suffering or strength. When Cato the Younger faced political destruction and exile, he didn't rage against his circumstances. Instead, he examined what remained within his control: his character, his choices, his response. This principle transforms how you approach every challenge. That job loss isn't a catastrophe. It's raw material for rebuilding something better. That health scare isn't just fear. It's information demanding wise action. The warrior mind asks not, "Why is this happening to me?" but "How do I respond with honor?" Modern neuroscience confirms what these ancient warriors knew instinctively. We can rewire our automatic responses to adversity through conscious practice. The second warrior principle is the discipline of action. Stoic warriors didn't wait for perfect conditions or guaranteed outcomes. Based on their values, regardless of external circumstances. When Spartacus led the slave rebellion, he couldn't predict victory, but he could control his commitment to freedom. When firefighters run toward burning buildings while others flee, they embody this same principle: action aligned with duty, independent of fear. This means you stop waiting for motivation and start building discipline. You don't exercise when you feel like it. You exercise because physical strength serves your larger mission. You don't speak truthfully only when it's convenient. You speak truthfully because integrity is non-negotiable. The warrior acts from principle, not emotion. The third principle is emotional sovereignty. Ancient warriors couldn't afford to be slaves to anger, fear, or despair in battle. They developed what Epictetus called the citadel of the self, an inner fortress that external events couldn't breach. This doesn't mean suppressing emotions, but rather not being controlled by them. Feel the fear, acknowledge it, then act according to your values anyway. When we witness individuals today showing remarkable composure during crises, medical workers maintaining steady hands during emergencies, leaders keeping communities calm during uncertainty, we see this ancient principle in action. They feel the same emotions as everyone else, but they've trained themselves not to be governed by those emotions. The fourth warrior principle is memento mori, remembering death. This might seem morbid, but ancient warriors used mortality's certainty as a source of clarity and courage. If you truly accepted that your time here is finite and uncertain, would you waste today worrying about minor embarrassments? Would you delay important conversations? Would you avoid necessary risks? A warrior lives each day as if it might be the last, not with reckless abandon, but with crystalline clarity. Focus on what truly matters. This principle eliminates petty concerns and amplifies meaningful action. You stop seeking approval and start seeking excellence. You stop avoiding difficulty and start embracing the challenges that forge character. The fifth and most powerful principle is amor fati, love of fate. This goes beyond mere acceptance of hardship to actually embracing obstacles as necessary elements of your development. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Every setback becomes training. Every betrayal teaches discernment. Every failure builds resilience. This transformation of perspective is perhaps the most radical shift the warrior mind makes. Where others see problems, you see curriculum. Where others see unfairness, you see opportunity to demonstrate character. This doesn't mean becoming passive, quite the opposite. It means approaching challenges with an almost eager anticipation, knowing that difficulty is the price of growth. Consider how this applies to your current battles. That difficult relationship isn't just stress, it's advanced training in patience and communication. That financial pressure isn't just worry, it's education in resourcefulness and priorities. That health challenge isn't just fear, it's a masterclass in gratitude and determination. The warrior mind doesn't ask why hardships exist. It asks how to transform hardships into strength. It doesn't seek the easy path, because it understands that easy paths don't forge legendary character. Every ancient warrior who achieved greatness did so not despite their struggles, but because of how they chose to meet those struggles. Today, you have the same choice those ancient warriors faced. You can approach your battles with the victim's lament or the warrior's resolve. You can let circumstances diminish you or use them to build something unbreakable within yourself. The external war might be beyond your control, but the internal victory is entirely within your power. Your mind is your ultimate weapon, or values your unbreachable armor, and your choice to respond with courage, your path to victory. Not over others, but over your own limitations. Build that citadel within yourself, and no force on earth can truly defeat you. If this moved you, comment "The Citadel holds" below. It is our sign that you carry the philosophy with you. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.